related to the meditation. The central sphere is the one that can fit us completely, which means the fit point is the bottom, the crown center or the top point of the head is the top. Now, the radius is fit point, base center, crown center. This radius can apply it everywhere in the structure. First, the central one is created, then it creates a projection, one radius up, and it creates this one. Then the third one is this one, who is intercepting the crown center and the base center to the left of the head and torso. Then one radius down, this more like a yellow one, is intercepting base center and fit point to the left of the legs. The fifth one is where the fit point is the center. One radius down is the bottom. And the sixth one is intercepting, the base center, the fit point to the right of the legs. And the last one, the seventh one from this set of spheres, is intercepting the crown center and the feet, the base center to the right of the torso and head. Do you guys can see this easily, right? Which means when those are created, the petals or the primary pulse starts from the base center, where the Kundalini resides mostly, right? And that's where you can see it's difficult to detect here because of the chakra highlight, but it's there. Anyway, there are a few exercises that we do with people in the beginning. We fill first with a different color of gas or smoke, if you like, which is interconnected with each chakra, which means the first one is the white one, because those like a yellow balls or yellow circles are just the radius, what is described here, but it's white one here, that's the top one. The indigo violet and the blue are below the white one, but above the green one, as you can see. The green one is the central one. Below the green one you have orange and yellow, which are those, which are above the red one but below the green one. And on the bottom of the structure you have the red one. Which means, as you start to do this, you release a certain type of gas into each ball or each sphere, whatever you want to call it, until you feel it properly. And this, as you release more until it's completely full. And then you don't stop, you continue to full with gas. And as the same like in physical reality, if you feel something with gas to the maximum, and then you don't stop, you continue pushing and filling it, it will increase the pressure. And the pressure will come to the point that crack, if you know what I'm trying to say. In the same fashion, when you put this green gas into this, when it's full, you don't stop, but literally you keep on pushing, creating a gas inside this until it creates a critical point, and it implodes into plasma. So it has to implode into a green plasma. When it implodes into a green plasma, then you do a small movement to the left or right or so, just for you to be able to feel the sphere properly. Every of those spheres, as you can see, and you have it on the CDs, has different color, which means you have to fill it with different light. So they are not designed just like someone thought, okay, this is interesting, let's put it in these colors, right? But it's literally the electromagnetic spectrum, right? When you put a white light through a prism, we will divide the light into indigo, violet, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red, right? So exactly the same how the chakras are positioned, which means we can access again that ether field that we were describing and discussing about yesterday. The whole stuff literally means that you need to reshape your own auric field into this geometry. So which means you are not creating anything new, you're just extending your own field from this normal scale more or less into this geometry. And it can be done. When the flower of life can be divided in 3 layers. The basic layers of 7, then when you add additional 6, that equals 13, and then additional 6, which equals 19.